Today we're going to learn how to do a healthy and nutritious meal with a chef and nutritionist, Marni Wasserman. So you're a nutritionist and a chef, and you teach other people how to be healthy cooks and eating.
Yes.
How did you put that all together?
Well, I have a background as a natural nutritionist, which I became certified here in Toronto, and then I went to New York and became certified as a chef. I married those two worlds together and decided I really wanted to educate people and show people how to put healthy food together and eat it. So as opposed to just telling people what to eat, I want to show people how to eat.
So what are we making today?
Today we're going to make a couple of recipes. We're going to make a really nice high nutrient soup and a really nice simple quinoa dish. And then we're going to make a really super powered immune boosting smoothie. So we're going to put a drop of olive oil in, just about a tablespoon's worth. We can start to put in some of our chopped onions. And then we're going to add your wonderfully cut parsnips and carrots. We can actually start to throw the ginger in. We've got cinnamon, turmeric, nutmeg, all in there. And we've got some pure sea salt. So using sea salt as opposed to table salt there's a huge difference between the two. Now I'm going to start to add in the other veggies. So we've got enough water to cover those veggies. So I've got some roasted butternut squash. And now that it's on a nice high heat, what I'm going to do is put a lid on it. So it's going to take everything and just blend it all up until it becomes a thick, creamy soup. We're going to make a quinoa recipe and adding something like kale, which is full of nutrients, magnesium, iron. So quinoa is a nutrient-rich grain that comes from Peru. Give it a little rinse because quinoa's got an outer coating on it that just needs to be rinsed off before it's cooked. So what we're going to do is take this quinoa, put it into the pot, and dry toast it a little bit. So what we're doing to the kales, we're slightly taking out some of that toughness in it just by steaming it with a thin layer of water on the bottom, closing the lid, and we're just going to let it soften for a bit. Quinoa is gluten-free, so what we're going to do is add a little bit of olive oil. We're keeping this very basic. Now the other thing that we're going to add into this recipe is some fresh orange, which again is great for the immune system right now at getting some extra vitamin C. So what you can do is add maybe those pine nuts in there. So you can always add a little bit of garlic as well. And we've got our kale. So our wonderful kale. So there you go. So grab, and you can say, oh, I think it needs some more olive oil or some citrus, or it's just very simple. And
it's amazing you can taste the citrus. Very light. A lot of people skip breakfast because they have no time. So you said, let's do a smoothie.
Smoothies are amazing, and they're a really quick way to get in a whole bunch of nutrients all in once. Now, two powders that I recommend putting in they're plant-based protein powders. When you're making a smoothie, always start with the liquid. At least get some liquid in there. So we're gonna get about 2 cups of liquid in there. We're gonna put a banana in there. So get our mango in there. Get our berries in there. Then we are gonna do our greens. So we've got about a teaspoon of some raw honey. And we're just gonna put a very small amount of this hemp oil in there.
Cheers.
Cheers. Best compliment I get from people is, this is better than any milkshake they've ever had.
Thanks so much, Marni. This looks amazing. And what I love that you do differently is you add this healthy element to all these delicious recipes. I'm Dr. Scott Levine, and that's Toronto Living.